So I'm going to turn this on. And I'm just going to put a little bit of solder here. I'm not going to put near as much as we did last time. Right? Just a little bit inside there. Okay, and then we will, oh, but I didn't put flux on the wires. And even though they've soldered them, you guys, don't trust it. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Put them down. Put some of this real lead solder on these connections. Okay, now, just to make sure this goes smooth, you see, I'm re-solder that, or flux on that again. And now I'm going to stick this wire in here, and again, just like we did with the speed control, I'm going to heat it up on the side here. Oh, let's go. My soldering gun isn't quite hot enough yet. There, let's get that. Okay. And wasn't that cool? Next one. Okay. And the last one. I got a two-way switch on this gun. All the way in is 100 watts. And halfway back out is 140 watts. And it's really fast. So I've had that gun for most of my life. Anyways, here we go. These cool off a minute. I'll let them cool off. We'll come back over here to this one. Now, you can pull, yank on these things. Make sure they're really solid. Right? And get into the... I can get rid of this wooden block. I don't need that anymore. Get into my shrink tubing here. We'll find some stuff of the right size. That looks like it'll do. We'll fit some pieces. See, we just put them like that. I use a whole bunch of yellow ones. Oh, that's too big. I'm going to square the end up. Now there. Right there. So, now we got all those done. I'll take my lighter heat one side of that shrink tape or tubing, then come back and do the other side. That's slow, isn't it? Oh well. Fact is, there. Okay, that's done. Now, these are cooled off. We'll check. Pull really hard on those. You come back down into the shrink tubing here. No, I think I'm going to use all blue on these. It's because it's long enough to do a couple. Maybe I'll use this different size here, red. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to cut these a little shorter. Now this one, let's go a little more careful. I'm going to use one at a time. Now, there's a line here. You've got to come bring this up to it. So you don't want these to short out ever. Right to there. I'll start the shrinking. And finish it. Okay. Next one. Place it just perfect there. Oh boy. See, I bumped it. Okay, so there we go. All these plugs work nice. Okay. We got 3.5 millimeter, quite a big plug on there for the higher amperage we're going to draw. Now, our motor mount is going to go on like that, so I want the wires coming out the bottom. Like this. And over here, oh, excuse me people, and go in front. Okay, the parts for this motor. Okay, so I'm gonna match the screw holes up, I guess. That works right there. Oh, you can't see that, can you? Haha. Okay, so. Wow. I'm going to put these screws in. And then I get them all in. And then I'll take them out one at a time and Loctite them in. But I don't want to Loctite these until I make sure it all fits good. Which I think it is right now. I don't see any problem with that. Okay, so there we go. Yep. Okay. If you can see back here where I'm trying it on here. Let's see, right here's where it fits on. Well, that's a lot of weight up to the front. Okay, so the ESC is going to have to mount somewhere here. Anyways, underneath. The batteries are going to go right under here, so that's why I think the plug will be handy here. I don't think it'll be too short. Okay, so take these screws out. And we'll come back with some blue Loctite. Not red, but blue. Snug that in. Let's do this crossways here. This one. Lock together the threads. Back in there. The fun part of hobby work. But things are going right. Well, I broke down, I think. I bought a new Traxxas truck. 1/10 scale, 2-wheel drive, I tell ya. Never thought I'd do it. But I did. Anyways. He's nice and tight in here now. Because this is going to be for the life of this, right? Actually, I'm going to use a bigger screwdriver. Yeah. This one I can get way more leverage with. It fits in the screws very nice. There we go. The motor's mounted in the motor mount with extra parts. Okay, so there we go with the speed control and the motor mount are done. Oh no. That was so horrible, eh? Looking off into space nowhere. Oh well. Here we are back. I tightened, put Loctite on, and tightened these 4 bolts. Put the motor in this motor mount. Now, these 4 bolts here, and these 4 bolts here, with these nuts, I also have to Loctite them. But I'm not going to do that, because that's the adjustability here. If I have to adjust this at all, I can still do that. All I have to remember is to do it before I put the cowl on. Okay, so there, that's done. Here we are now. Now, I feel these rods are in here. This is going to be the one for the rudder. This is going to be my elevator one. So, wow, there's a little bit of resistance there already. So I think I'm not going to use 9 gram. I think I'm going to go all the way up to a 17 gram servo. Let's see here a second. Okay, change of mind. I'm going to go with these full size Hobby King ones in there. 2 of them. We'll get them mounted up. I'll upload a couple videos. And the next thing we'll do is we'll connect those.